Hi friends, it's Janet, and today is day 14 of the 30-day yoga challenge. 30 yoga classes, 30 days in a row, and each class just around 30 minutes each. Today's class will focus on a posture called triangle pose. Let me show you what it looks like. We've done it before, but we're really going to work on it. So in a moment, you'll get to it, but for now, it looks something like that. I'm not very warmed up. It'll get better as we warm up. So we'll warm up the body, and then we'll move into this posture. And what's unique about this posture is it requires that we move sideways or lateral movement. In life, we're usually moving forward. Occasionally, we pause. We take a step back. For today, we're going to move a little bit side to side or lateral movement. So if you're ready, let's get started in child's pose. Come on down to your hands and knees. If you haven't already got them, get your blocks close by. We're definitely going to use blocks today, and have water if you'd like, a little water, maybe a towel if you get a little sweaty. So as you take your knees to the outer edges of the mat, your big toes touch behind you, hips as close to the heels as you comfortably can get them, and stretch out in front of you. If this doesn't feel good, make a different choice for your body. How would you like to start? Reach your hands forward, really stretching. Soften your forearms, soften your forehead to the mat. And close your eyes and settle in. Continue this slow, deep Ujjayi breathing that we've cultivated every day of our practice so far. Simply seal your lips, breathe in and out of your nose. Take 3 to 5 breaths here, just settling in, really feeling that nice stretch through the sides of your body. Continue to press your hips toward your heels as your arms reach forward. And then with your next breath in, come on up to tabletop. Come onto your hands and knees. Draw your knees in a little bit. Separate your feet slightly. Wrists line up underneath your shoulders. There you go. And we're in a nice, stable tabletop position. Warm up your spine with a few cow-cat stretches. As you inhale, drop your belly and lift your gaze. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, press your back up, cat pose. Inhale, cow, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, cat, round it out. 2 more rounds, breathing into cow, breathing out to cat. Then come into a neutral tabletop position. Taking a lateral movement here, start to curve your left hip to the left, your left shoulder to the left, and look over your left shoulder, looking for your left hip. Breathe in, come back to center, and breathe out to go to side 2. Right hip toward right shoulder, looking to the right. Wag your tail like this a few more times. Inhale, center, exhale, left to left. Inhale, center, exhale, right to right. Keep it going. One more time, each side. And then come back to center and try this. Walk your hands over to the left. And then begin to press your hips back to the right. Feel the stretch through the right side of your body. Big stretch. Come back up and walk the hands over to the right, off the mat a little bit. And then begin to push your left hip towards your left heel. Feel the stretch on the left side of your belly. Big lateral body stretch, side body stretch. And then come back up. Bring your hands back to your neutral tabletop position. Curl your toes under, breathe in and breathe out to downward facing dog. Pedal it out here, walk the dog, shake it, wag it, whatever feels good. Press your heart back toward your thighs. Really spread your fingers wide. Look forward at your hands. Are the palms about 6 inches apart, shoulder width? The middle finger is parallel with the outer edges of your mat. Then look back and make sure your feet are also hip distance apart. Maybe your heels don't touch the mat. That's okay. It'll come in time. Really pressing your heart down towards your thighs. Good. Breathe in. And as you exhale, look forward and carefully walk to forward fold. Once you get there, leave your feet separated hip distance or more. And walk your hands toward the left side of your mat. Feel the stretch on the right side of your body. Good. Take a couple breaths here. Let your head hang heavy. Let your knees be soft as needed. And then walk your hands all the way over to the right side of your mat, off the mat. Feel the big stretch on the left side of your body. Bend the knees as needed. Good. Feel the stretch in the left side body. Then come back to center and toe heel your feet together to touch. Soften your knees, round all the way up to standing, one vertebra at a time. Once you come all the way up, circle your arms high overhead. Bring your palms to touch and then bring your hands down to your heart center. Gaze down over your fingertips or close your eyes and just take a few breaths here. Setting your intention. An intention to maybe pause in the present moment. Shifting from side to side rather than always rushing forward. No need to take a step back here, just feeling this present moment, right here, right now. Breathe it in. And as you breathe out, open your eyes and step to the top of your mat. We'll add side body stretching to our sun salutation, a deep stretch. As you inhale, find your way to mountain with the arms extended. Soften the shoulders down, pull your belly in and draw your tail under. Good. Now take your left hand, grab your right wrist, give it a little pull, breathe in, and as you exhale, tilt over to the left. I'll turn toward the camera so you can see what that looks like. I'm really using my left hand, pulling on the right hand, and really stretching over. Nice. And then come back up to center and change your grip. Take the right hand, grab the left wrist, and tilt over to the right. Get that nice lateral or side body stretch through the left side of your body. One more breath here. Breathe in, rise up to neutral. And as you breathe out, hinge at the hips and fold forward, forward fold. Good. From forward fold, inhale, halfway lift, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Long line of energy from the tail all the way through the crown of the head. Maybe shift ever so slightly toward the balls of your feet. Soften the knees a little or a lot. Keep breathing. With your next exhale, plant your palms, step to high plank, hold steady there, make a conscious choice, either to come down to the knees, tucking the pelvis under, modified yoga push-up, or full expression, or skip the push-up, meet us in down dog, shift forward, lower all the way or halfway down, lift to a low cobra, or press into the palms, strong arms working, upward facing dog, exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog, settle, excuse me. Settle into downward facing dog for 3 full breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more, breathe in. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, step to forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to mountain, flow one breath toward movement. Grab the right wrist and exhale, tilt left. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, tilt right. Breathe in, rise to tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms and step to plank. On or off the knees, high to low plank. Breathe into up dog or cobra. And exhale to downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more, inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. One more round. Grab a hold of the right wrist and exhale, tilt left. Inhale, come to center. Exhale to second side. There you go. Breathe in, rise up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And breathe out to step back. On or off the knees, shift forward on your inhale, lower halfway or all the way as you exhale. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more, deep breath in. Exhale it out. Breathe in, look forward, and exhale, step to forward fold. Feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Have those blocks handy. Inhale, chair pose. Sit deep, reach high, settle in. Pull your belly in tight, drop your tail low, look up. One more big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Grab the blocks, and as you exhale, step your left foot to the back of the mat. Keep your back heel lifted. We're gonna start to stretch into the right hamstring by straightening the right leg and stretching down over your right leg. Now the blocks can be used as needed. They have lots of different choices of height, so you find out what works for you best. The back heel is lifted here in this version of pyramid, and then later in the practice we'll press it to the mat, just stretching into the front right leg. On your next inhale, lift your gaze, lunge into the front knee, plant the back foot as you breathe out, and inhale brings you up to Warrior Two. So as we set up Warrior Two, the right knee bends, there you go, back leg strong and straight, good. Breathe in, sink deep as you breathe out. Inhale, reach forward, exhale to extended side angle. Notice this is side body movement. We're stretching over, lifting the gaze, lunging deep into the front right knee. Now as you inhale, bring it up and back to reverse warrior, good. Stay for your exhale, and breathe in to come back to Warrior Two. Stay for your breath out. Inhale, straighten the right leg, look toward me, both legs strong and straight, arms overhead. Exhale, Warrior Two. Do that again, here we go. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, Warrior Two. One more time, inhale, straighten. Exhale, Warrior Two. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Right hand reaches high. Back hand down the back leg. Gaze up, lunge deep. Inhale. Exhale, hands back to the mat. Maybe shift the blocks out of your way. Step back to down dog or flow through high to low plank. Breathe into up dog and breathe out to down dog. Second side, inhale, left leg, look forward. Exhale, step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit deep, reach up, settle in. Feel strong. One more big breath in here. Exhale, forward fold, grab the blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Shift on to the left foot, step the right foot to the back of the mat. And then breathe in to straighten the front left leg. Keep the back heel lifted, just stretching down over the left leg. Move your blocks into place. Remember where you had them on side one? Match it up on side two, really stretching. Good. Start to lift your gaze, shifting into the front knee. Spin your back foot flat and breathe in to rise up. Warrior Two, side two. Check the front knee over ankle alignment. Back leg strong and straight. Both arms out at shoulder height. Relax your shoulders. Gaze over your left fingertips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, stretch forward. Exhale, tilt to extended side angle. Left elbow, left thigh. Right hand reaches for the sky. Stay deep in the front knee. Gaze up. Couple more breaths here. Just settle in. Feel extended. An extended side angle. Next, inhale, come up and back to reverse warrior. Keeping the lunge in the front left knee. Lift your gaze up. Stay for your exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. On your inhale, come back to Warrior Two and stay deep in that warrior as you exhale. Here we go. Inhale, straighten the front left leg, palms touch overhead. Exhale, get down into it. Good. Again, inhale, come up. Straightening the front leg, hands touch overhead. Exhale, Warrior Two. One more time. Inhale, brings you up. Exhale, back to Warrior Two. Breathe in, reverse your warrior. Left hand lifts to the sky. And breathe out to bring your hands down to your mat. Step back to the plank and flow through high to low plank into up dog or cobra, and we meet in down dog. Nice work. From down dog, look forward, step through, have a seat. Grab some water. Good work. That was strong. Great beginning. All right, ready for a little bit of core work? Let's use a block for our core today. Bringing it into your hands, lower all the way down. Hug your knees into your chest. Place the blocks, walk on your knees. Rock a little side to side. Good, and then we're gonna take the block, place it on the bottoms of your feet, and send your feet high. You can do this without a block, of course. So with the block up there, working a little bit of the obliques, breathe in, and as you exhale, lift. Reach your right hand to touch the pinky toe of your left foot. Breathe in back to center, and exhale, side two. Little twisty muscles working there, keep it going. Exhaling as you lift, inhaling as you lower. Last 3, 2, 1. Be sure you finish with the left hand to the pinky toe of the right foot. Bend your knees, grab the block. Bring your knees to heart center, rock a little side to side. Alrighty, so we're gonna work a little bit more core here. You're gonna take your legs up, open them just a little bit, not too far. You're gonna breathe in, and as you exhale, lift and take the block to the left, come back to center, middle, right, middle, left. Keep it going. Exhale. Good. One more set. Here we go. Left, middle, right, middle, lower down, hug your knees in. Good. Send your legs side to side. A little bit of a stretch there. And then set the block aside and take yourself out into a nice, long, full body extension. And then take your feet as wide as the edges of your mat or wider, and take your body over to the left, hold onto the right wrist, and take your right leg over the left. Now, did your right hip tip up? Try to flatten it back down. Really enjoying that side body stretch. Good. Spread the legs out. Let's go to the other side. So now the right hand grabs the left wrist and we stretch over. Left leg over right. Stretch through the left side of your body. Really opening it up. And then come back to center. Hug both knees into your heart. Rock a little side to side. Change direction and rock all the way up to seated. From seated position, come to tabletop. And I'm going to change direction just so that you can see what we're doing here. From tabletop position, you're going to take your right leg to the back of the mat and sweep it over to the right. Walk your hands out toward the left knee. Come to standing on your left knee. Your right foot is out to the side. You want your left knee, hip, and shoulder all in one long line of energy. Take your right hand to the right thigh. Take your left hand, lift it up. Breathe in as you exhale. Tilt to the right. Pull your left shoulder back and even look up underneath your left arm. Really good. Come back up to center. Place your left hand down. Take your right hand high. And take this gate pose stretch the other way. Maybe look up underneath your right arm. Nice. Bring your hands back down to tabletop. Come back to tabletop with the legs and take your left leg out to the left side. Walk your hands back to the right knee. Come to standing upright on your right knee. Left hand on the left leg. Right hand reaches high. Hip, shoulder, knee, all in alignment as you stretch over. Maybe lift your gaze up and underneath the right arm. A little side body stretch. Just staying right here in the present moment. No need to rush forward. No need to look back. Coming back up, right hand down, left hand high. Flip your left palm in and reach over your head. Just feeling the extension through the left side of your body. Good. And then circle your hands back down in front of you. I'll switch so I can come into down dog with you. Meet me in downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, look to the top of the mat and step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way to mountain. Bring your palms to touch above your head and breathe out to bring your hands to your heart space. Gaze softly down over your fingertips or close your eyes. Does it feel like you're rushing forward in life? Or you keep having setbacks? Let today's class be an inspiration toward being present, right here, right now, in this moment in life. Breathe it in, and then open your eyes. Moving into a balance pose, tree pose. Feel both feet anchored in the moment, into your yoga mat, into the earth, and shift to the left foot as you lift the right knee, turn the right knee out, and place your right foot against your calf, maybe down by your ankle like a kickstand, or reach down with your right hand and put the right foot at the inner left thigh. Make your choice. If you feel steady in this position, reach your arms overhead. Add on, take your right hand, grab your left wrist, and tilt a little bit to the right. Side body stretch in tree. Yowza. Come back up to center. Bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. And then slowly release your right foot down. Excellent. Second side. Shift onto the right foot. Turn your left foot out. And then bring the left foot to the ankle, the calf, or maybe the inner thigh. As you pause for a moment to find steadiness in this posture, decide if you're up for a side body stretch, added challenge. With both arms overhead, the left hand grabs the right wrist, and we tilt to the left, stretching the right side of the body. Super good. Come back up to center, hands to heart center, and left foot returns to your mat. Move toward the top of the mat with two blocks, one on either side. Time for our peak posture, moving into triangle posture. Here we go. Inhale, mountain pose. Complete that side body stretch. Grab your right wrist, tilt left. Breathe in, come to center, and breathe out to tilt to the right. Inhale brings you up to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Grab the blocks, frame your foot. And as you exhale, step your left foot to the back of the mat. Push your left heel down, full expression, pyramid posture. The left heel is pushed down, and your left toes point to the upper left corner of your mat. Straighten the right leg. Breathe in, take a halfway lift. And as you exhale, stretch down over your right leg. Keep pulling your right hip back, left hip forward. Big stretch, full deep. Breathe in, lunge deep as you breathe out, or fold deep as you breathe out. On your inhale, lift up and bend the front right knee. Stay anchored into the feet exactly as they are as you breathe out. Pull your tummy tight and breathe in. Come up, warrior one. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward. Breathe. Look down as the right knee over the right ankle. Settle it in. Stay deep. Inhale. And as you exhale, breathe out to warrior two. From warrior two, straighten the front leg, tip your left hip back, reach your right fingertips forward, and tilt over. I love a block here. Decide if that works for you, whatever height. We're definitely more warmed up now, so this should feel pretty good, very stretchy. Take your gaze and look up at your left hand for an added challenge, or look down at the ground if you're struggling for balance. Stack your arms at 6 and 12 o'clock, stacking your shoulders. Pull your left shoulder back, really aligning your body over the front right leg. Imagine there's two planes of glass, one in front of you, one behind you. What subtle adjustment could you do to really feel flat against both planes of glass? Use your imagination. Good. And then pull your tummy tight, rise all the way up. Stay as you are as you breathe out. And then take a reverse triangle by taking the left hand down the back leg, reach your right hand high, and then stretch back. Really reaching through the side of your body, even looking up. Pull the left shoulder back a little bit as you lift up, breathe in, and breathe out to cartwheel your hands back down, softening into the front knee, and stepping back into downward facing dog. Good, from downward facing dog, look forward and step to the top of the mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, forward fold. Inhale, rise to mountain. Let's do our sunny flow one more time. Grab the right wrist, exhale, tilt left. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale, tilt right. Breathe in, rise up, reach up, breathe out, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Grab your blocks, place them on either side of your feet. Exhale, fold. Step onto the left foot, take your right foot to the back of the mat. Press the heel down, straighten the left leg, pull the left hip back. Pyramid stretch, lift as you inhale, and as you exhale, fold down over your left leg. Try to stretch your chin toward your shin. You can move the blocks around in whatever form feels best for you. Keep pulling the left hip back, right hip forward. Couple more breaths here. It's okay to shorten the stance as needed. It's also okay to bend the front left knee as needed. Couple more breaths. Lunge into the front left knee and rise up. Breathe in, warrior one. Dial your left hip back, right hip forward, reaching up tall. Pull your tummy in, drop your tail down. Steady your left knee over your left ankle. Relax your shoulders from your ears. Palms face each other. Super good. Inhale. Exhale opens you up to warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Tip your right hip back. Reach your left hand forward as far as you can. And then tip over to triangle posture. If you use a block on the first side, do so here as well. Place it where it feels most stable for you, and maybe take those same challenges. If you're dizzy, look down. If you feel it, look up to the right hand. Imagine that there's a plane of glass in front of you and one behind you. What could you do to slightly adjust so you feel really flat? Really good. Keep breathing. Big stretch. You're so warm. It feels good to stretch deep into triangle posture. Can you see the shapes of triangles with the floor and the legs, with the front left leg, your torso, and your left arm? And then lunge, or keep the left leg straight. Rise all the way up, super strong. Reverse triangle, left hand high, right hand down, back thighs. You look up, reach up. Good. Keep pulling the right shoulder back, gaze up. One more big breath in, and as you exhale, soften into the left knee. Bring both hands down, move the blocks, and step back to downward facing dog. If you want to flow through high to low plank into up dog or cobra. Let's meet in down dog to prepare for pigeon. If you prefer pigeon on your back, slide your legs forward and come to your back. Otherwise, inhale your right leg high and exhale your right knee to your right wrist. Place your shin across the mat. Left leg reaches long behind you. If you can, the shin starts to get parallel with the front of the mat, but for most of us, it angles down a little bit. So find what works for you. Putting a block beneath your right hip, always an option for you. Surrender forward. When you feel ready, let it go. Relax. We stretched deeply today. It was a strong and stretchy class, so good work. Settle in, start to wind down, cool down. Come up nice and slow, planting your palms on the mat. Curl your toes under. Come back to down dog, maybe extending the right leg up and wiggling it out. And come back to down dog for the second side. Breathe in, take your left leg lifted up and exhale your left knee to your left wrist. Rest your left shin across the mat. Stretch your right leg long behind you. Take a moment, really checking in with your alignment. Feeling like your hips are square, adjusting, putting a prop beneath your left hip as needed, and then surrender forward. Take 3 to 5 breaths here. Take those breaths nice and slow, really letting go. And then bring your palms beneath your shoulders, curl your right toes under and come back to down dog. Wiggle the left leg around if you like. We meet in downward facing dog, just stretch into it. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, look forward and step all the way through. Have a seat on your mat. Extend your legs forward, maybe pull the fleshy part of your tush back if that feels right for you. Really settling in, breathe in to lift up, and exhale, hinge forward. And as you stretch forward, breathe in to lift a little bit, and as you breathe out, you might find you go a little bit deeper. We've been at this now this is our 14th day, so flexibility is starting to come and building a little stronger here. And then slowly rise up, placing your feet on the mat, lower slowly to your back. Once you get all the way down, hug both knees into your chest. Open your knees and grab your feet for happy baby. If you hold still here, it's called dead bugs pose. If you want to move a little side to side, it becomes happy baby. And then bring both knees back to heart center. Extend the left leg down, pull the right knee in, breathe in. Breathe out to guide your right leg to the left. Your arms can be out like the letter T, or left hand grabs the right knee. Turn your gaze to the right. Winding down with a twist. Unravel your twist, come back to center, hug both knees in, switching legs, right leg releases, left knee pulls in, nice and tight, breathe in, and as you exhale, guide your left leg across your body to the right, and turn your gaze to the left. Take your arms like the letter T, or maybe right hand to the left leg to deepen the twist. Slowly unravel, drawing both knees back into your heart, giving yourself a little squeeze. Breathe in, and as you exhale, release to Shavasana, relaxation pose. Let go of controlling your breath. Let go of the past, let go of the future. Just feel yourself anchored in the present moment. Receiving this moment as a gift, the gift of being present. And as you continue to rest here in relaxation posture, I'd like to share a little inspiration. It comes from someone who inspired my yoga practice many years ago and continues to. It's Baron Baptiste. And in Journey to Power, he has a little something that loosely goes like this. We're either now here or nowhere. All life happens in the present moment. All we really have is this moment that is right here, right now, in front of us. Anything in the past and anything in the future is not present. So I hope you feel yourself settled right here in this moment. When you feel ready, come on up to seated. And when you arrive seated, bring your hands to prayer position right in front of your heart. Gaze softly down over your fingertips or close your eyes. Take a moment for receiving this gift, gratitude for the gift of being present. And then draw your hands up to the third eye, the space between your eyebrows. What an honor, what a pleasure to share each present moment with you. At the end of our practice, we bow to the love and light in each of us, from my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining us here at Free Yoga Club. I love this journey we're on together. 14 days now. Check, done. Tomorrow is the halfway point and I have a surprise for you, so I hope you'll tune in and join me for that. Share and subscribe, comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts about the practice, and I hope you make each moment of your life fantastic. Enjoy the gift.